Hello everyone, and welcome to the Healthy Tablespoon. Intuitive eating is an approach to nutrition and lifestyle that prioritizes body respect, self-care, healthy habits, over restrictive diets, and obsessive focus on weight loss. This model of eating is firmly aligned with the health at every size moment and goes beyond the traditional principles of mindful eating. At its core, intuitive eating is an anti-diet movement that encourages individuals to listen to their bodies, pay attention to their hunger and fullness cues, and make decisions about food based on their individual needs and desires. The approach is weight inclusive and recognizes that weight is a complex and multifaceted issue that cannot be solely addressed through dieting and food restriction. In addition to promoting mindfulness and body awareness, intuitive eating incorporates the principles of nutrition and encourages individuals to make informed food choices that support their overall health and well-being. However, it does so without judgment, eliminating the feelings of guilt and shame often associated with food decisions. Intuitive eating also includes a focus on physical activity, recognizes that movement is an important aspect of self-care and overall health. This can be done in a way that is enjoyable and fulfilling, rather than as a means of punishment or weight control. Mindful eating is an approach to food and nutrition that emphasizes the importance of being present and fully engaged in the eating experience. It involves paying attention to the physical sensations of hunger and fullness, as well as the emotional and psychological experience associated with food. The goal of mindful eating is to cultivate a more positive and healthy relationship with food, to break free from the cycle of restriction, guilt, and binging. Before we get deeper into intuitive eating versus mindful eating, click the link in the description for one of my recommendations for the best brainwave guided meditations on the market. Click the link in the description to feel a little happier, more connected, smarter, more intuitive, and more creative every day. Now, let's get straight into the video. Differences between intuitive eating and mindful eating. Intuitive eating and mindful eating can help individuals heal from disordered eating and reclaim a positive relationship with food. Both models are based on principles of self-care, body respect, and an understanding of the emotional and psychological components of eating. However, they have distinct differences in terms of when and how they are used. Intuitive eating is often used during the process of eating disorder recovery, and it is typically recommended to be used under the care and guidance of appropriate healthcare professionals. This is because intuitive eating is a comprehensive approach that addresses both physical and emotional aspects of disordered eating, helping individuals to rebuild a healthy relationship with food and their bodies. It is designed to help individuals recover from negative thoughts and behaviors associated with disordered eating and to heal the emotional wounds that may be at the root of their eating disorder. Mindful eating, on the other hand, is typically used once the person has recovered from their eating disorder. Mindful eating is a mindfulness-based approach that encourages individuals to pay attention to their physical and emotional experiences while eating. This helps individuals to develop a more positive relationship with food and to enjoy eating without judgment or guilt. Mindful eating is often used as a maintenance tool to help individuals maintain their recovery and to prevent a relapse into disordered eating. The power of mindful and intuitive eating. Both intuitive eating and mindful eating have the goal of helping individuals get more joy and satisfaction from eating and food. By embracing the principles of self-care, body respect, and mindfulness, individuals can develop a positive relationship with food that supports their physical and emotional health. Whether used during the recovery process or as a maintenance tool, both intuitive eating and mindful eating have the potential to transform the way individuals think about and experience food, fostering a lifetime of health, happiness, and well-being. Improving awareness of the interconnection between our food choices and the impact they have on the earth, living beings, and cultural practices is an important step toward creating a more substantial and equitable food system. Our food choices have far-reaching consequences that go beyond our health and well-being, affecting the environment, the lives of other beings, and the cultural traditions of communities around the world. By becoming more mindful of these connections, we can make more informed and responsible food choices that support the health of the planet and all its inhabitants. This includes understanding the impact of our food choices on the environment, including issues such as deforestation, soil degradation, and water scarcity, as well as the impact on the lives of other species, including the widespread use of factory farming and the exploitation of animals for food. By empowering our awareness of the interconnection between our food choices and the earth, living beings, and cultural practices, we can take a more holistic and responsible approach to food and nutrition. This can help us to make food choices that support our health and well-being, while also benefiting the environment and preserving cultural traditions. Ultimately, this leads to a more sustainable and equitable food system for all. How intuitive eating and mindful eating are similar. Before we get into the similarities between intuitive eating and mindful eating, click the link in the description for one of my recommendations for the best brainwave guided meditations on the market. Click the link in the description to feel a little happier, more connected, smarter, more intuitive, and more creative every day. Now, let's get straight into the similarities between intuitive eating and mindful eating. They are both holistic, innate, and internal processes that focus on the enjoyment and appreciation of food. They are not diets, but rather sustainable and realistic approaches to food and food behaviors that aim to create a healthy relationship with food and promote health and well-being. At the heart of both mindful eating and intuitive eating is the idea of embracing the innate wisdom of the body and the mind to make informed and intuitive food choices. They both encourage individuals to listen to their body's hunger and fullness cues and to tune into their emotional and physical experiences while eating. This helps individuals to develop a more positive relationship with food and to break free from the cycle of restriction, guilt, and binging. Mindful eating and intuitive eating also share the goal of promoting the enjoyment of food and life. Both approaches reject the idea of food judgment and restriction and instead encourage individuals to adopt a non-judgmental and accepting attitude toward food. This allows individuals to enjoy food without guilt or shame and to cultivate a sense of body positivity and self-care. Moreover, both mindful eating and intuitive eating are built on the foundation of self-care, body respect, and the deep understanding of the emotional and psychological components of eating. They both offer numerous health and well-being benefits, including improved mental health, reduced stress and anxiety, and improved physical health outcomes. Overall, intuitive eating is a comprehensive and holistic approach to nutrition and lifestyle that empowers individuals to make decisions that promote their well-being, both physically and mentally. By rejecting the diet mentality and embracing body respect, individuals can build a positive relationship with food and their bodies, fostering long-term health and happiness. In addition, if you want to advance in life, don't forget to show us some love by hitting the like and subscribe icons. And with that being said, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.